Good morning. It is Saturday the 12th of July and I'm heading out to my work soon, and I thought I would just have a wee walk about. It's about 5:30 in the morning here, and I thought what better time, it's nice and quiet and we could come out and just see what is blooming, because there's more things started to bloom since last week. So you can see this hydrangea is getting covered in blooms now, and the colour of them are just amazing. That is Grace's favourite. And then we have the strong Annabelle hydrangea, the big puffy white flowers, which I have a few of those coming for out the front at the border, because I just want to make it a bit more easy to look after out the front, a bit more self-sufficient. So I thought Annabelle hydrangeas would be ideal. And I've got these sunflowers coming again. We've got one already flowered, that yellow one, and you can see they're all budded up now and ready to burst open. And then a wee bit of Physocarpus there, and oh, there's a bud on the wine-eyed Jill Dahlia. And then more sunflowers coming up. And I'm just looking at that. That's a caffeole dahlia, and I don't know what's going on with that. It's getting a bit crispy and looks like it's dying. I gave it extra water, but I don't know. I think I might need to dig up the tuber and see what's happening. Like I'm a plant doctor, but like even just to see if it's rotten or something. So that's just a wee bit that I worked on in the last video, just a bit more empty than it was before. The lupin is actually getting some new growth at the bottom, so it'll be interesting to see if that does anything else. Look at the morning glory, I just love the colour of that, it's beautiful. And then we've got some Rebecca just off to the right there. It looks like it's getting ready to flower now too. And the red twig dogwood is getting nice white flowers on it. Gorgeous. Really lovely, that. And it's really interesting to see the branches are not very red at the moment, but it's the winter time that gives them more vibrant colours, the cold. And then just off in the distance there you can see the Supertunia Vista bubblegum looking lovely. And then we have some agapanthus. I think that was just starting last time, so it's getting a wee bit further along. It's such a lovely purpley blue colour. Oh, and a wee close up. Oh, I've got Rose Campion. It's finally flowered, and that was grown from seed early on this year, I think. And then yeah, the Supertunia is just looking lovely. That's 3 plants, but they'll get a lot bigger. And then we've got this little hydrangea. I think it's limelight. And then the Marguerite daisies are looking beautiful. And then here's my cuttings from the lemon ball sedum. Absolutely beautiful. And then the gladiolas. These are just miniature ones. I can't remember what colour they're going to be, but they're miniature anyway. Oh, there's Nico. Bye, Nico. And then the clematis, I can't remember the name of this one, but that is climbing up through the Nellie Moser clematis. So I thought that was really nice, because obviously the Nellie Moser has nothing going on at the moment, so I thought that'd be really nice with a wee bit extra flowers. I'm really sorry, my finger keeps going in front of the camera. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. The Cosmos has got a flower, as you can see, and now this is a Gertrude Jekyll rose that Anna got me for my special birthday. And it was covered in blooms, and they've all gone over, but you can see we've got more starting again, so it's just gorgeous, and it smells, it almost has like a sweetie kind of smell. And there's the Capri Astrantia. I don't know if I've showed you that one. And then the Feverfew, I've cut that back since the last time just to take it off the path a little bit. And it's looking good. It doesn't even look like it's been cut back, I don't think. And then we've got, sorry, there's my finger again. We've got more echinops. And oh look, the sempervivum, I can never say that word, is flowered. The echinops, and then that's a cherry blossom tree that I'm trying to make up into like a little standard shape. And all the poppy seed pods are looking fab. I'm going to try and leave them and get some more seeds again. This year I just scattered them and they all came up so well together and flowered mostly at the same time, which was fab. And then standing back here you can see the gorgeous white lilies. I'm sure they're, it's either bright diamond or white diamond. Love them. And more echinops. I can't believe the height of these. Last year they were about 2.5 feet tall. And this year some of them are about at least 5 foot. Alchemilla mollis is still looking really lovely. I love that colour. I can't wait till the Hydrangeas gets bigger next year and have those two colours, the bright pink and that chartreuse together. Oh, and then we've got the clematis. Oh look, I'm trying to show you here, look. It's growing up through the feverfew. I love when that happens. Hope I'm not making you dizzy. Such a lovely colour, that one. And then the ivy's looking great. And then we have the feverfew and oh look, a wee late poppy. And the red geums, they're flowering away. I keep deadheading them and they seem to be still producing. I'll need to look back though, because I've got a feeling that the flower heads are getting smaller each time, but I could be wrong. I need to double check. Now, this is the echinops. This is the tallest one. It is definitely about 5 foot. And another hydrangea, which I think might be something like limelight. I'm not sure, because these were the wee cheapy ones that I got last year, and I wasn't very good at keeping the tags. I don't even know if they were properly tagged anyway. Nice view of the fence that needs painted. And then just this little view here. And just at the bottom of the screen there, that's the Invincible 2 Spirit. Or Invincible Spirit 2. That's what it is, sorry. And you can just see the lavender there looking fabulous. I really do think this is its last year. I know I keep repeating myself, but I do think it's all split open and it's tied up, which makes it look really nice, but I don't know how well that's going to do next year. And look at that bright pink lily in front of that Physocarpus Diablo. Those dark leaves are just gorgeous. And then this is the other hydrangea, which was a cutting from the big blue one at the start. And this is where it is really interesting when you see it. It's in a different spot of the garden and it's a completely different colour. More lilies, but I think these are going over now. And then you can see they'll still be there. It's starting to change colour a little bit now. It was bright white and now it's sort of starting to get its seeds and things, I think. And this is a Queen of Sweden rose budding up. It got really severe. It had so much green fly and the frost and everything. Just didn't agree with it this year, but it's coming back and it's looking like it's getting quite a few buds, so I'm happy about that. Really happy about that. And over here we've got the Physocarpus Tiny Wine next to a nice lily. This lily was just put in, well, these lilies, sorry, were just put in here as a wee holding space because I didn't have anywhere to put them at the time. And I've just left them at the moment. Looking very pretty. And then coming up here we've got Vanessa Bell. She's got plenty of buds, but look at the leaves. And I've looked this up and I think, is it a sawfly or something like that that's apparently doing that? It looks like somebody's came with a paper punch and just took holes out the leaves. And then up here we've got more lilies. Oh, and then we've got the Blue Moon rose, and it has got plenty of buds on it now, because that again was looking really, really sad with the green fly and everything. It doesn't seem to have had any of those soft flies on the leaves yet. I'm sure they'll come. And got 2 dahlias. I'm sure these are blue bayou. It's possibly too shaded here. That'll be interesting to see if they flower or not. Look at the wee bright pink pops. And that's rose campion. I would definitely like to get more of that in the garden. And the white lilies looking fabulous. And the feverfew, I mean, that's just been amazing. This is my first time having feverfew in the garden, and it's just been gorgeous. Really, really nice. I like this view. And then we have the Super Tunia Vista Bubblegum again. And just another little view of that wee clematis. It's such a nice deep colour, especially against that light wall. And then here we come up towards the patio area, which is still needing weeded. I'm afraid I have just had no time since I came back from London. It's been full on at work, working till maybe 7 o'clock each night, and I've just not had the energy really. I've barely been able to come out and water, and it's been so hot, so I'm trying to come out and target what's really needed. And tomorrow, or even tonight, I should get finished a bit earlier, so hopefully I will get out with the hose and give everything a deep soak. Look at this tomato plant. My client gave me this. She grew it on and gave me it last week, and wow, it's just amazing. It keeps drying out a lot during the day when it's been hot, and I keep putting loads of water on it, so hopefully it's a fine line. I don't know whether I'm going to give it too much water or not enough. And I thought I'd just show you the nigella, which seeded itself here. This is the best nigella that I have ever had, although it's grown along the ground now, but I've never had it look as good as that. And then the Calamagrostis grass, I cut all the sort of plumes off of that to see if it would maybe come back, like just the grass part. And look at the wheelbarrow. What a difference just in a week. That's just one Super Tunia there on this side, and it's not even properly got going yet. And the wee begonia on the right, it's looking a bit, I might deadhead that and see if I can give it a wee bit of feed, because it's just not looking amazing. And then the lobelia, that colour of lobelia is so nice with that Vista Bubblegum. I'm sure that was Purple Cascade or something. Look at the dahlia as well. That was grown from the seed of that orange one, the sort of soft orange colour that I had last year. And I don't usually go for red, but it's just beautiful. Yeah, that's the begonia. Look, it's just looking a bit crispy and bleh. The lobelia is looking really pretty though. And then I've got a geranium, or what is it, the real name, pelargonium, on the wee table. And then here we are at the back border. I just thought I'd see if there's anything much changed. The impatiens seem to be getting a wee bit more size, and you can't really see, but there's another anemone came up in the blue pot. And there's more feverfew here, and I've got some gladiolas, and I really wanted to show you these campanula. Again, that's the best they've been this year. They seem to really like this spot, and I love that silvery tone of the brunnera there. And the snapdragons, again grown from seed. These were from pale pink ones, so it's just a real mixture, which is really nice. And the Sweet William I've moved into here because there was a gap, and I thought, well, they'd be really nice in there. And these have been grown since last year. And then that was a black ball cornflower. And the sweet peas, they're starting to get some seed pods, so I'm going to just take them off just shortly. Keep it flowering, hopefully. And the gladiolas there, not quite flowering yet. Look at the flower stalks of the heuchera. And can you see that? A stilby. That was the bare root, and it's definitely flowered. And obviously it's just one this year, but hopefully if it comes back next year properly, it'll have even more. And then the hostas, I know that a lot of people don't really like the flowers, but I think they're really pretty. I'll take any bit of colour in the garden, I think. And then this is the, we can never say it, Nordwick's Glory Dahlia, budding up. And then that's a wee purple petunia, they're Tumbelina Priscilla, or Priscilla Tumbelina. That was a wee view of my cuttings. Oh, wait till you see super petunias that are for Anna. The Queen of Sweden cutting, look at that. I can't believe that it actually flowered. And then this is Blue Bayou. It keeps getting eaten by slugs, and actually I saw a slug on this and I forgot to take it off. Sugar. Another view of that urn. And look, this is this other view from the wheelbarrow. So this super petunia is not just quite as big, but it's not getting as much sun. But this begonia is looking a lot. I wonder if that's why. Maybe that begonia is getting too much sun. Interesting. And that's the more super petunias. So there's 4 in here, which is probably overkill with the totally tangerine geum. I'm hoping that gets a bit of size and I can maybe divide it. And my courgette plant, looking very pretty with its yellow flower. And that tomato plant in there doing nothing. And then this is totally tangerine dahlia. That climbing rose, it's just been really bad with the rain. And look at my sweet corn. Look, it's getting to be, I don't know what tassels, is that what you call them? Hopefully we'll get some corn this year, but even if I don't, I'll be happy with the foliage for autumn time. Anyway, I'll have to be away to work now. I really hope you have a lovely day, and we'll catch up again next week. And I will just say bye for now.